So I have this theory that you can rate all of your work relationships on a scale of -1 to 5. And at the -1 end, you just don't like each other at all. And I've had plenty of those in my time. They're bad. And at the 5 end, you're good friends, you're buddies, you would be even if you didn't work in the same place together. Now, when I think of the way that a lot of ethnic minorities, but particularly we Blacks, come to work, we have all grown up, or most of us have grown up in an environment where our parents have said to us, you have got to be twice as good as everyone else. In fact, my dad used to say to me that I had to be 4 times as good as everyone else. I had to be twice as good for being a girl and twice as good for being Black. So my mindset was always that I had to work, and be 4 times as good as everyone else. And when you kind of have that transactional approach, you're focused on delivery and working hard. It isn't necessarily about thinking about what else is important. And so my sort of experience in kind of observing other Black people in the workplace, whether in my firm or in other firms, is that a lot of Black people come to work and assume that they don't have something in common with their white colleagues, assume that they can't be their authentic selves. So their focus on progression is all about delivery and not necessarily in investing in forming those close relationships with people. Now, that being the case, if you do that, then you're playing at that kind of -1 to 3 end of that relationship scale, and missing out on the upper end, which is the 4 or 5 end. And why is that important? Well, the 4 or 5 end is where somebody, if you do a really, really good job, and you're brilliant at what you do, then you will get so far. But in a sense, you're kind of replaceable because there isn't that personal connection. Whereas if you create a relationship, a friendship with someone, with your peers that you work with, not only are you really good at your job, but actually there is that personal connection, which means that somebody then becomes invested in you.